Boom, what's good, bitch? We're back here with Hot Shots. We got my man Kojicks in the building.
Yo, what's going on,
Kojicks. Yo, anybody you want to shout out off rip? Anybody you trying to plug real quick before we get started?
Well, first of all, I like to plug myself. You know, the people around me, you know, JV and Caleb, you know, Turtle, all them.
Gang.
That's fam right there, bro.
Hell
all
yeah.
their links down below. We're gonna make sure to check them out.
Oh yeah, already.
Amazing
Just like the
content.
last video, bro. All that shit's down belizzy, bro.
Down below.
All right.
All right, dude. Hot shots here, man.
Hot shots. Ain't too bad.
We didn't even connect our glasses. I don't know if you caught that. We just like, but it's all right. We
Need a little chaser for the
All right, Kojicks, tell us about yourself, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
You know, I'm an artist. I make music, and you know, I'm just on the grind right now, just trying to, you know, do something for, you know, my city and for the people around me, and you know, that's just pretty much it.
Are you from here? Are you from Lake Jackson?
I am from Lake Jackson. Yes. I mean, I've lived here all my life, so I mean, you know, I'm just trying to move on up in the world, trying to do something else.
Hell yeah, bro. So have you always messed with music?
Yeah, I mean, since I was, you know, little as fuck, like, you know, just always listening to music, always listening, and then it was about the time when, you know, X and like Trippy and like Juice, like all started coming up, that SoundCloud era.
That was the era,
it was
bro.
like 2016
Hey,
or
that was the
like
shit,
that.
bro. That shit was hype.
Then just like watching all those interviews like made me wanna create music. They made it seem so possible. Ever since then, I've been going about it for like 4, almost 5 years, so it's a long grind, but I definitely think that it'll be worth it.
Shit,
so.
Slow and Steady, bro. What's that guy, Central C, that British rapper? He's been at it for like 10, 11 years, and he's just now popping on.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, so, you know
I know, it's just a grind. I know I gotta put in my,
slow,
put in my
patient,
hours,
bro. You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Yeah, put your work in, bro.
Yeah.
Put the work
People
in.
will recognize you when, man, like, you know, I can't even speak right now, holy shit. But yeah, no, man, you really gotta, like, you know, put in that time, and people will recognize you later down the road, you know, like, even sooner than later, who knows?
I mean, it only takes one.
Hell yeah. And
I feel like it only takes one.
And like
you know?
when you're consistently making music, like music is a footprint, you know what I'm saying? You're leaving a footprint. So like people can discover an old banger that you dropped 5 years ago, and that bitch that could blow up. You know what I'm saying?
Leaving a legacy.
You know what I'm saying?
know?
Especially with TikTok nowadays, bro.
Yeah.
Motherfucking songs from like 20 years ago be blowing up and shit now. So I'll be like, shit, anything can happen. Fuck
Even
it.
with like Roger for his music and stuff like that, people still talk to us about Universe.
Oh shit, yeah,
my one.
Oh, that's a banger, bro.
I
appreciate
that,
that,
Banger, bro. Universe is a banger.
But yeah, mate, you notice that you dive into like different genres and stuff like that. You know, there's like the rock Coj, you know, there's the rage Coj, you know, there's a bunch of like you know different styles that you have, man. Like, tell us about that. Like, do you like diving into like different styles and shit? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I love like trying out different styles and like trying out like different beats, because I feel like I'm versatile enough to where I'm able to do that, you know, and it sucks because like I'm the only one listening to it while I'm like, you know, mixing and mastering, because I do all that stuff on my own.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Because that's really crazy.
Most of my stuff, I've been to the studio a couple times,
yeah.
but you know, for the most part, I do all my shit myself.
Yeah.
So, you know, when it's only you listening to your music, you like criticize yourself so
Hell
like
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
on a minuscule scale. I don't know if that's the correct word for that shit,
yeah.
but
You get in that mindset too, where like, you're editing it for so long, like you get like lost, like, damn, is this ain't good anymore?
yeah,
Like,
you
have I
get
been
bored
just
of it and you're like,
grinding?
damn,
Yeah, dude,
you
it's
know.
I gotta
crazy,
put it
bro.
down, come back a couple days later,
come back with a
like,
fresh
oh,
mind.
Shit, I cooked that up.
Yeah, and I just kind of just started, you know, talking about myself in the third person.
Yeah.
When referring to like rock Coj and like.
Bro, I like that. I was actually about to bring that up. So one thing I noticed about when you were first coming up was that Kojicks was kind of like a third person. Because I think I followed you, but when you would talk about Kojicks, he would talk about it as if it was like his homeboy, like, yo, my homeboy Kojicks just posted this, and it would be like this. And I'm like, damn, like this dude Kojicks is hard, but it's this motherfucker posted this. So I'm like, well, I don't know who his homeboy is, but yo, he eating and shit. And then it was like, through Blake Perry and shit, I ended up finding out it's you.
Yeah, I mean,
oh shit.
At first it was
Kind of
like
a superhero type deal. Like,
At first, yeah, bro. At first, when I started, like, I was so scared to be like, hey, this is me making music, like, put myself
Hell
out
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of, like, made an anonymous account,
Testing
which
the
was
waters.
Koj. And I think my first song had, like, 1,000 or so plays, like, right off the bat.
All right,
so
bro.
right off the
Yeah.
bat, it was, like,
humble
hooked.
yourself, we get it, bro.
It's on there. It's on there, and I just remember being at work and like looking at my phone and like looking at the views go up, like refreshing it,
Crazy.
and it just that feeling. I just
Hell yeah.
you know.
I remember that now. I remember like you were faceless at first, like you know.
Yeah, that was one of the first things I remember,
That
because I was like, dude, who is this dude?
Damn.
And then
Yeah.
I think Blake Perry was like, oh yeah, my homeboy. And I was like, oh wait, that's who I see posting him. I was like, I've seen somebody else post him. He's like, is it this dude? I was like, yeah. I was like, that's the motherfucker that posted him. He's like, that's him. I'm like, oh shit.
So with the recent era right now, you're currently in the rock era.
I'm in a lot of eras
Hell yeah, bro.
recently.
Keep it versatile, man.
You're going to other places.
I keep trying different shit every day. I mean, recently I've been making a whole lot of music, so it just feels good to finally like have, you know, a big old vault of music that's all different types.
Hell
like
yeah,
no
bro.
matter what I'm feeling, I just like put it out there if I wanted to, you know.
Oh,
So
dang.
it feels good, you know.
Yeah.
It feels good. It would definitely be rock. I mean, it's just at the beginning, I was struggling to try and make rock music, you know, because you know the vocals weren't all that great in the beginning. But the more you do it, the better it gets, in my opinion.
That's kind of a hard
And-
genre to go for. I
Yeah.
feel like rock nowadays is kind of a dying genre. So that's crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep
I
that
mean,
shit alive,
just
bro.
on the nail.
Gotta get that new wave, especially,
Yeah, the new wave I think is big on it too, and I think that like once you start intertwining the
No, I'm saying it is-
two, like
it's over,
you know, like
bruh.
hip hop, rap, all that bullshit, like you know,
Oh yeah, put it all together.
bro,
and shit like that.
where,
It
what,
sounds hard.
What is the name Kojicks, like, where does that come from, bro?
so Javian, okay. So this was back like on Xbox days, like where like Call of Duty and all that shit was like popping
Yeah.
off, and where you didn't do nothing like the whole day. You would just like sit in your room and like game, and like that was like when you would like trick shot and like
Oh,
feed
yeah.
and stuff,
Yeah.
like with your
Oh,
sniper
believe
and
me.
stuff.
Believe
So
me.
like I wanted a good gamer tag that kind of fit that. Like when it would pop up on the kill feed, it wasn't too long, so it would look clean, like when you were feeding and stuff.
Yeah.
And we sat there for probably like 30 minutes, and then Javian was with me, of course, and he was like Kojicks, and it was just some random bullshit, and I was like, all right, sounds good.
Imagine you're some
and I
dude-
just made it my.
Imagine you're some dude that got like 360 no scoped by Kojicks back in the day, and you're just like driving down the road one day.
Wait,
and
bro,
you-
so you're telling us that if you look you up right
fuck?
now on Xbox, your name's Kojicks on there?
Oh yeah, for sure, it's Kojicks. You can find me. If you, I'm pretty sure I like nailed. You know, all the platforms. I'm pretty sure I have Kojicks on all of them.
Yo,
like the original
I tried to
OG.
snag Zotboi and everything, so yeah, clutch.
Except for Twitter. There's a dude, he has the handle, but hasn't gotten on it in like fucking 10 years, and I can't get it, and I've
like
already tried to put in an appeal to like try to get it.
That's
but
crazy.
That's how
come on,
it's
Elon,
super
bro.
His
Elon's
birth name is
tripping.
Kojicks.
So like,
Alright.
what's your like your thinking process to making music?
I mean, I usually always start with trying to find the beat first. Usually it's just, you know, beats on YouTube that I find.
Yeah.
Like just like low views.
You got like a specific artist that
hard.
you go to?
I have a
Tight.
couple. I have a couple. I couldn't name it off the top, but I go to a couple every now and then and like see what they're posting. But usually it's always a new beat from like somebody who barely has any subscribers
yeah.
or something like that. And you know, you can always like find good shit on YouTube. I don't know. I feel like people look down on it, but I mean,
No, yeah.
as long as you pay and like pay your dues, you
But
know,
I
it's
say,
like
just
what?
don't fuck off your producer, bro. Bro doing 50% of the work. Come on.
Definitely.
Don't hold your producers.
And as far as like, you know, you always look for the beat first, and then for me, it's always like flows and like melodies for me. Like lyrics is probably like one of the hardest things I have trouble with, is like coming up with lyrics, have like good syllables, and like where like if you say it, you're like, you give them like a little stank face and stuff like that.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
that takes the longest by far, but like the more you do it, the more I've been able to like,
And,
it's
like,
faster now.
And when you
'cause-
catch yourself like in a consistent phase like you are, you get like really, really good. Cause like I have moments now when I'm writing and stuff and I'm just like, man, what the fuck am I saying? But like when I'm dropping hella songs and writing music, I feel like this shit just hits me like that. Like I feel like, cause I'm just like,
you just get in that
practicing every day.
zone, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I've been kind of riding on lately, is that like that zone. Like you start making music and you just tap in and like you're in this flow state.
hell yeah.
There's a timer.
Oh shit, that's shot time,
You go
bro.
ahead and finish your
You know you're in a flow state, and it's just the best, and
Hell
like
yeah,
you just
bro.
make some of the best music that way, and it's great. I
Hell
love
yeah,
it.
bro. Hey, stay in the zone, bro. Auto
Yeah,
zone.
stay in the zone. You always gotta stay in the zone.
Come on, man.
Can you freestyle?
Oh, shit.
No.
We're not gonna-
You probably
we're not gonna
couldn't
throw him on
pay
the
me
spot,
enough.
bro.
You probably couldn't pay me enough to freestyle
So not
like,
even
on the
when you're with the
spot, bro.
homies, you ever do that
bro,
shit?
no. I just feel like I just am not good at
Hell yeah.
freestyling. I gotta sit there and like think about like what I'm
that's
saying.
me too. I
you know,
hate.
like-
I'm not good at freestyling, but I like if I'm with the boys, I'll do it. But only if I get like peer pressured and there's like at least more than 4 people being like, all right, do it.
Yeah, I like sitting there and like making fun of them, but then like when it's my turn, I'm like, oh.
I feel it. Think about a Kojick song right now. Come on. We're calm, bro. Serenity.
Yeah. Dude, I've heard that song so much, dude. Like, it's just, every time I listen to it, it's just kind of, I just can't.
It's
like,
it's
just,
annoying because like
hurts my brain.
When I first started making music, like when I hear like my first songs, I'm always like, ugh, like it sounds so cringe. But when I hear your first songs, I'm always like, bro, this
Actually,
No, there's a song that I made with my friend. His name's Hunter. It was like the very first song. He's the one that actually put me on to like making songs, like, cause you know that wasn't even in like my like radar. But then like one day he's like, hey, like you want to make a song? And I'm like, what the fuck? So we go in my car and like we had this iPhone like on like iMovie, and we're just like playing, like we have the beat in the background.
You're making a song on iMovie?
Bro, yes, bro. Or something, bro. It's like one of those.
This man's resourceful, bro.
You gotta start somewhere, man. All right, to round 2.
Hell yeah, round 2. Clinky. We all got the clinks that time. Binky. Touch the ground ski.
Don't went down the wrong pipe.
Right before you take the shot, we we're just talking about your music. To this day, what is like a couple of songs that gives you like the chills? Like, damn, what song would you recommend? Like, this is it, bro.
There's definitely a couple that I've made like that. That's just kind of like, damn, like I cannot believe I fucking made that. One song that I'm pretty proud of is 2 a.m. and it's like an old song. But dude, I was listening to it today, actually. It just came on like on my playlist, and I was like, dude, like this is a great song. Like a lot of shit was going on at the time. Just got up in the mic and just like did my thing.
In the zone type thing.
In the zone, it was a flow state, and it turned out so good, and like it's like timeless.
The music video came out fire too.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, yeah, the music video, that's just crazy.
Oh, that's so far. That's so far.
Oh shit!
That's another one. That's another one. That's another one. So far is another one.
So far.
I'm talking with like Javen and all them about making a song or making a music video on 2 a.m.
That's not him with this guy.
Hopefully it'll pull through.
It's like, you know, with him, like, I've been trying to make a music video for him. It's like for a song that happened like maybe 2 years ago, or some shit. And he would be like, nah, man, I'm past that song. I'm not in that moment anymore.
Yeah, and
dude, Faye, come on, you get it, bro. Once you're out of a phase, bro, like you're out of that state of mind and you're onto this new wave of shit you're trying to make. You can't make a video about this simp shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
At this point, I'm making visualizers at this point.
But like, I don't know. That's kind of like an artist thing. That's like a personal thing that I don't know. That's like, I don't know.
Do you feel the same way with that?
Oh, definitely. But you know, it's like 2 a.m. so far. Like, are the things that like I don't think that way of.
Yeah.
But most of that shit that I do make, like I'm already past that. Like I can't. Like I'm pretty sure. Well, me and Javian did shoot a video for a old ass song, but we didn't end up getting all the scenes in place for that video like quick, and it just kept egging it on and egging it on.
I heard this song.
And then I ended up saying like, nah, like I don't even want to release this song no more. I don't even like the song no more. And he's like, bro, come on. Like, nah. Yeah, we ended up fucking scrapping that video just because it's a decent song, but I didn't like it.
Lots interest in that.
We booked a pier space and everything, and like we had a whole like white ass background, and he edited and everything, and it was just, I couldn't do it.
How long does it usually take y'all to like make a music video? Is it like a couple of days, a couple hours?
I guess depending on the video, it can take up to days, but usually we try to knock it out in all one day, because we know like if we come back tomorrow, it'll be different, you know? It's like the vibe's different, and it's just like we want to like capitalize on the moment, and we want to try to get it all done, and editing and all that stuff takes longer, of course, but you know, just
that's the whole
trying to capture that moment, put it all in one day is a big thing.
That's one thing I would say about, you know, Impulsive Reality. Make sure you check him out. You already talked about them
Impulsive
already.
Reality.
Check him out. Link down below. You might check out all their stuff.
And 47s.
And 47s.
I have to shout out that 47.
Turtle. Shout out
Kirko Kalo.
Hey, shout out my boy Kirko, real talk.
That man's on his grind right
That
now,
boy is
bro.
never
That man
not
stays on
working.
his grind, bro.
I've never
He stays,
waken up
man.
and checked my snap and not seen Kirko grinding, bro. Keep working, bro.
Shout out to all of them. They will get their own hot shot.
And shout out to everybody
very soon,
grinding, bro.
You know, and you have like your own little squad. You know, like you have like whenever I see y'all on like on Snapchat, I always see y'all together. You, know, you
Hell yeah.
everybody.
What's y'all's like squad name? Y'all got like a group name?
We're trying to come up with something like
Something.
a good name for like a collective, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It takes time.
And it's crazy because y'all are kind of like our group. They all got different things. They got clothing. They got, you know what I'm saying? So like, yo, y'all can make a brand
Have
with
y'all,
y'all shit.
have y'all started thinking about making merch or anything like that?
I mean, yeah, just making merch as like a collective and
Shout
like
out
doing that
Reach.
is definitely going to be in the future at some point.
Besides that, you know, besides the visuals, besides all the music and stuff like that, do you plan on doing any live shows like anytime soon?
I do plan on it. I want to so bad, but it's just like I want to build like a big following to where like if I go perform somewhere,
Fucking rock out.
like people are gonna be there because they want to see me, you know.
Hell yeah.
I kind of have that kind of like anxiety to where if I go up there and start just like performing, like nobody knows who I am and I look like, you know, I feel like it looks weird on my part. So I just.
I mean, you gotta start somewhere with it, man. It's
Yeah,
just a matter
and
of,
people
like,
have
you know,
told me that, and it's just kind of like, it's just like a
feel
mind
you.
thing, you know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like getting over that.
definitely want to build a
hump
following.
Yeah,
and-
just that stage fright at the end of the day.
Bro,
That
a
shit-
little bit of stage fright, I would say, I'll admit. A lot of eyes, whether you believe it or not.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
even if numbers don't show, like, people are looking.
Yeah.
Like,
And
people are
performing your own
looking at
music
your
is
shit.
always gonna be fucking like crazy feeling, cause like that's your shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like I was in choir my whole life. Like singing somebody else's shit is not hard, but fucking singing your shit. Motherfucker, if somebody says that's ass, they're saying your ass because you wrote it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's definitely a lot of mental anxiety when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, there's a lot that comes with it, but I love it. I love making music. And
Hell yeah, bro. You gotta just follow
love
up
that
with
shit.
with the, you know what I'm saying, the act of making music. That's the whole, you know what I'm saying?
What's your dream location, like to do a live show for?
I want to perform at like a festival,
Hell
like,
yeah.
like Rolling Loud type shit.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that's when you feel like
Lil
you've
Yachty walk
like.
out, they're going crazy.
I feel like that's where you learn that you made it, and like
Hell
you know,
yeah.
even if you have like one of the first shows that come out on one of those big ass festivals,
Yeah.
there's people gonna be there.
Hell yeah,
like
bro.
people are like off all types of shit
I'm
in
saying?
the crowd, and
Hell
you know, just vibing and shit. It's the perfect time to just go out there and say fuck it, you know. So
No cap.
that's what the ultimate goal is. Like, if that ever happens, or when it happens, I should say, it'll be amazing, man. I don't know. It'd be crazy. It'd be
It's
crazy
a
as
matter of
fuck.
time, bro. We're gonna clip this when it happens.
Clip it when it happens.
It's just you stage diving. It's gonna be crazy.
Who knows? It can happen that quick too.
For real, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking
really.
look at Ice
It
Spice.
can really happen that quick, and it's just,
Ice Spice.
yeah, bro. Don't get me started on Ice Spice, bro. That's,
Oh, it's good.
I'm not hating.
He thought she
Good
was,
for her.
He
you
thought
know?
he thought she was feeling him.
Yeah,
All right, to round
All right,
three.
bro, let's go,
To
gang.
unreleased songs.
unreleased.
Yo, bro, hell yeah. Hopefully Kojicks fucking plugs again. Yo, Dad, bro, come on, Dad. Come on, bro.
Had to make sure I connected that time.
Oh my God, bro.
What's your plans for 2023?
You know, I'm just gonna focus a whole lot on just creating more music. I mean, you can never have enough music, you know. I just want to be able to really establish my sound and like really just nail it to the point where, okay, I'm good on that. I just got to focus on different aspects, like, you know, like
Yeah.
marketing and stuff like that. And
Hell yeah.
really like presenting this image so that way, you know, people can start getting behind it and getting a big following. So definitely music all 2023.
I think you definitely done a good job of like your image, like your whole
yeah.
TikTok, like your whole like profile is pretty dope. Like the way you do your videos and shit, like
Okay.
you definitely established like a little Kojicks like
Yeah.
Image. You know what I'm saying?
It's just always some bullshit, and it's just
Yeah.
always some random picture. But I feel like it's just always like in the moment, you know.
yeah,
It's
bro.
just like
It's like-
it's just kind of like random, and people can be like, you know, give it a laugh or whatever,
yeah.
and then move on. You know, it's
Yeah.
just how I roll.
Do you ever plan on like branching out? Like, you know, like sometimes, you know, we for us, for example, you know, we do skits and stuff like that on the side. Do you ever plan on like doing like acting stuff later down the road?
Or any entertainment
You know-
outside of music.
I've actually thought about that, and I feel like I could be a pretty good actor, but one step at a time.
Hell yeah.
What are some of your dream collabs for later down the road? Like,
Michael Jackson. Nah.
Lil Baby.
Dream, little baby. I mean, to be fortunate enough to have those opportunities, I mean, it's just blows my mind. But I don't know, honestly. I mean, probably one of like some of the big names, like, you know, like either Travis Scott or like
Yeah.
somebody crazy like that. But you know, I was like a real big fan of Juice WRLD. You know, jamming all his unreleased, like doing all that stuff, like, you know, really like latching on to him as like an artist, you know. And unfortunately, he's passed now. But so that was the dream collab.
So if you
But-
caught like a old verse that fit a beat that you were working on, would you want to dabble with it, or like nah, because it's not really like new juice? It would be like old juice thrown on a new beat.
You know, honestly, you could probably look up Open Verse Juice and probably
Hell
find
yeah.
a shit ton of
Because I
like
was saying, because
songs
he's made
like
so
that.
much.
She made so much.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I'd probably want him more like to be there.
Hell yeah.
You know, making that
sure.
shit with
Feel
him.
that energy.
Like
going forward.
him take like 5 minutes doing his whole verse, and me take like fucking 30 minutes
Hell
to try to
yeah.
do mine, like, or an hour to try and do mine. Like,
yeah.
Hey, he's a
should be
badass
cool.
freestyler, huh?
That boy
Dude.
jumps on it, bro. He's always
he's one of the
ready.
best to ever do it, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
So, what are some of the local people that you like to work with later down the road?
Local people I like to work with down the road.
Damn. What the fuck? It's like hiding.
Probably Zotboi.
Yo,
but
that's lit.
he's kind of bad at communicating, you know.
Hey.
No, bro. If anything, it's me, dude. Like I'm so bad at communicating, and it's just so, you know, I don't have that many features, and it's just because like no offense to anybody else, I just rather work by myself. Like
yeah,
you know,
bro.
it's just like easier, you know. But of course, I would need to like,
especially when you're
start
doing your
doing
own
that.
stuff too, like when you're producing and doing all that stuff. Of course, your own voice and all the way you set out like your song template is gonna be, you know what I'm saying, way different. You know what I'm saying?
and
familiar territory.
And it's just like that's something I'd want to do later on down the road.
Yeah.
But like for now, I'm just trying to like lock in and like really just try to create and like
for sure.
make an open verse and like put it to the side. Like
Hell yeah.
keep working on something else. Like you know that I could definitely see like, you know, me and you working on later on and
Hell
shit
yeah,
and like
bro.
doing a whole bunch of shit. So that's coming soon.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hey.
It's coming soon, bro.
Hey, keep that shit on.
That man Kirko has like bars. Like it doesn't take him long. Like I've been
all.
like recording some of his songs, like you know, like mixing and mastering all that
Yeah.
bullshit for him, and we have a couple songs together. But that man just like it doesn't take him long at all,
I
bro.
swear, that dude be like,
he just like
he can set the mic up at like a freaking gas station real quick and just like hit a fucking
bro,
like,
just fucking
bro, like,
hit
how
something
does he do
crazy,
that
and I'm
shit?
just like, dude, like it takes me so fucking long to do lyrics, and he just like spits it out just like that. I'm like, hey Kirko, like what's something I should say here? What's something I should say here?
For
You know?
real. Shout out my dude Kirko, real talk.
What makes you happy the most about your music?
Right when you make a song and you listen to it and you're like, damn, like
That's yes, bro.
I cannot believe I fucking
That's
just
my
made
favorite
that.
shit, bro.
Yeah, and it's just like it hits differently, and it's just like you're doing so much to the song trying to get it perfect, and like once you finally like, you know, master it and you hear it like on a speaker or something,
Hell
or
yeah.
for instance like Party or whatever, like you're just like, bro, what the fuck? Like that's so cool. Like when I'm listening to my shit after I make it, that's when like peak happiness.
Hell yeah, because usually it's like a well, I don't know about you. Kojicks probably fucking does it in like a couple minutes, but I be struggling sometimes. And when I be struggling, like I'm in the headphones and I'm like, fuck, I've got like one ear out, one ear this way. I'm like, when I sing, because I can't have both headphones on. And so like, it'll be like fucking me the whole time. And then finally when I finish the song and I can unplug that bitch, put it into the speaker and listen back, that's when it's like, yeah, all that fucking like hour of me fucking bitching and fucking being annoyed was worth it. Like 1,000%. Because it came out to something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Good.
definitely. Sometimes you hit just like writer's block to where like you
Oh, for
can't
sure.
come up with anything.
Hell yeah.
Like it's just nothing's working, and it's just that's the most frustrating. But like if you just power through it, it's all good from
You
there,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? Hell yeah. Everybody gets
good.
writer's block, you know what I'm saying? It don't mean you're falling out of where you were. You're just in a wee little phase.
I think it's so crazy how like, you know, you can have like a fire song and the cover art would be just like something like dumb as fuck.
And it's crazy.
and it's just like fire as fuck,
Proof,
you know?
bro. Like what the fuck? Like
I think
all your
that-
fucking song, I'm sorry. Like your
think
song
that's
got
what I
good
do.
cover art, but like some of them are like a cat and shit. Bro,
All the memes
got
of him, like-
34,000 on Jupiter running out of time, bro. We fucking get it, bro.
You know, and
While we're fucking hitting this. At a time.
And,
oh
It's
shit.
not-
I actually went to the studio for that one.
Oh real?
What's
is this-
it?
yeah.
Joe, Big Joe D.
yeah,
Joe Dumar.
Jump
Dude, this one
Productions.
had a music video too. right?
Retrospectual.
Yeah,
This one's
that
crazy
that
one.
music video is hard
This
as
had
fuck.
a
That's
crazy
the
one.
most recent one.
That
bro.
was the animated one, right? That was
Shout
real
out
like CGI.
to Retrospectual Productions.
Hell yeah.
You know.
Shout out Joe D,
Yeah,
the
Joe
man, the
D,
myth, the
man.
legend, bro.
Yeah,
Joe
yeah,
D.
you been on here, right?
We haven't interviewed him, but we interviewed Derek Peoples, and we were in his studio whenever we did that shit. Hey man, shout out to him.
But he
He's a
made
big
an
heart.
appearance in that video, right? Or no?
I can't remember, man. I can't remember.
I didn't finish watching it. I was watching it last night.
I don't
Yeah.
care. Yo, man, I freaking, it's a blast to have you, bro. It's
Real,
dope
dude.
learning about your come up, bro, and everything about you, bro. I can't wait to see the rest of your story, bro.
Hell yeah.
To Peach Smirnoff, bro.
To Pierce Smirnoff and to Kojick.
Hey, man, but we are gonna clip that when he's like stage diving on fucking Rolling Loud.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good little edit, a little cut scene.
gonna be dope.
But it was definitely, you know, great being able to like sit down and talk to y'all guys just
Oh, yeah.
because, you know, I always see him, I always see you.
Yeah.
And it's just never the right place or time to like sit down and have a deep ass conversation like how we are right now.
yeah, bro.
So it was much needed, and like I was just glad to be here, glad to do this shit, man. It just makes me happy.
You know what I'm saying? Good to chop it up,
Yeah,
bro.
hell yeah,
That boy Kojicks, man, more to come, bro. You already know the vibes, bro.
Yeah.
Sus this shit.
Do you have any shout outs you want to make?
Shout out, people supporting me, man.
Yeah, to the fans out there, man.
Hell yeah.
All the supporters, man, much appreciated. And
We already said it before, but shout out to you again, you know, Kirko, to JVN, Pulse Reality,
4-7.
everybody 4-7, you know, it's
all the goats, man.
Real.
Shout out to the Kojicks fan base. You already know the vibes, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Follow Kojicks. Everything down below. Come on, man.
Keep soon. This is gonna be a crazy SU for him. I got a good feeling about this, bro.
The next interview gonna be crazy. We're gonna be in like LA or some shit, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
He gonna fly us out. It's gonna be crazy.
Next thing you know, he's gonna be on No Jumper. You ever seen him before?
Hey, no. It's gonna be hot shots. It's not gonna be no jumper. It's gonna be hot shots. He's gonna fly us out.
Yeah, fuck no jumper.
Hey, fuck no jumper. Hey, hell yeah, hot shots. Like this.